Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm really sorry for all of the time mix up. Apparently, we actually thought that this training was supposed to start for 11 a.m. Our time, but unfortunately, we didn't know that it's supposed to be 7 a.m. your own time. So we are so sorry. Please, apologies on behalf of all of us are impacted. We are saying sorry for starting late. We really apologize, and trust me, this is not going to happen again. This is not going to happen again. Okay. I know that we had like a lot of us on the call earlier, but if it's possible, one or two persons that probably joined the call earlier, you can reach out to them and let them know that we are about starting and we'll be going live. We're about starting the training soon so that they don't miss out the training. Once again, I apologize for the lateness. We apologize again for the lateness. Okay, really nice to have every one of you join us today. My name is Sandra Showumi, and I'll be taking the session for today. But with me on the call, I have Chinelo Ekenta. Chinelo is right there in the comment section, and she'll be the moderator for today. So if you have questions, you can put it right there in the chat, and we will be taking your questions. Once again, I want to apologize. I really cannot apologize enough because this is the first time this is happening. Like, we are usually not late to our sessions. I think it's just an honest mistake, trust me. And like I said before, we are supposed to start our session. We were thinking that the session was supposed to start 2 hours ahead of you, which was for 11 a.m. But not knowing that we are 2 hours behind you, and we're supposed to start the session for 7 a.m. our time. So I'm so sorry again, and it's not going to happen. Okay, so today we are going to be looking at how to build your brand and sell online. But before we start, I would like to get to know some of us that are already on the call. So please put in your name, where you're joining us from, right there in the chat. We would love to to say hello to you. Please put in your name and where you're joining us from in the chat. I know that we're already late and some of us are angry. Please don't be angry, yeah. But so sorry. We are really sorry. So please put in your name where you're joining us from, and we would love to say hi. Okay, so I see Banda. Good morning, Banda. Thank you so much for joining us. Um, Good morning, Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Rachel joining us from Kenya. Thank you so much. Okay, it's K Banda. Nice to have you join us, K Banda and Rachel. Please, if you know, I'm seeing about 8 of us on the call. If you know you are still here, you can do well to put in your name right there in the chat, and I will just say hello to you. You can put your name right there in the chat. Okay, so I see Valentine. Valentine joining from Nairobi, Kenya. Hello, Valentine. Thank you so much for joining us. Please, like I said, if you have your friends that were on the call before, or you know someone that was on the call before, please, you can reach out to them to let them know that we are about to go live and we'll be starting the session soon. Please, let's just let them know. Okay. If you are still here, you can do well to introduce yourself before we dive right into the session. I still need to see about one or two persons, just putting their name in the chat. Come on, ladies. Okay, so while I wait, today we're going to be looking at how you can build your brand and sell online. Like, it is very important as a business owner to be able to build that brand, that business that you have, make it a brand that can tell its own story, and as well sell online. Ensure that you make extra money online. So since I've not seen anybody, I've not seen anyone else introduce themselves, I will just continue right into the session. Okay, the first agenda we are going to be looking at is how to establish your brand online. We're going to be looking at the steps that you can take to establish your brand. Then next, we will look at what you can do to develop your own e-commerce offering. Yes, and lastly, we will discuss top tips for utilizing social media to drive sales. Social media to drive sales. Interesting topics, right? So we are going to be looking at all of these agendas as we move right into the session. But before we continue, I have an interesting information for you. Google is offering a free bootcamp program. A free bootcamp program. So whether you have a small business, or you have, you don't have that small business that You need someone to talk to. You want to, be able to ask questions. You want to be able to move that business from where it is to another point. Do you understand? Google is, putting this bootcamp for you. So all you need to do is sign up for Google Academy at g.co/Ozu Academy. G.co/Ozu Academy. Chinelo is going to be putting this link right into the chat. Now, you don't need to click on the link to start signing up. You can write that down, then sign up once we are done with the session. G.co/Ozu Academy. Okay, so like I said before, Chinelo is right here in the chat. She's going to be taking your answers, your questions, and I'll be asking some questions like this that pops up on your screen. So, all you need to do is, just do well to go right in the chat, put in your answers. Now, so there are no wrong answers, yeah? So go there, put in your answers right in the chat. So my question is this: how do you currently market your business? How do you currently market your business? So I know that you are a business owner. One way or the other, you are marketing your business to people, yeah? How are you currently marketing your business at the moment? So please go right there, in the chat. Please put in your answers. How do you currently market your business? How do you currently market your business? I'm waiting for your responses. How do you currently market your business? Anybody? Do you market your business through WhatsApp, word of mouth, is it Facebook, whatever it is? Just let me know. How do you currently market your business? You can put it right there in the chat. Okay, so nobody. Okay, so let's just continue. I'll come back to take answers then. How do you currently market your business? Okay, so like I said, the first thing we are going to be looking at is how you can establish your brand online. Now, I have another question before we continue. What benefits are brought to businesses by just going online? So you are selling online, probably on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, even though it's word of mouth. What are the benefits that you have gotten or that your business have gotten by just going online? What are the benefits? Okay, so I see Valentine. Valentine says online via Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. Amazing, Valentine. Thank you so much. So now, you market your business via Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. What are the benefits that you have gotten by just going online, Valentine? What are the benefits that your business have gotten? You can just tell me right there in the chat. What are the benefits that you have gotten? Is it increase in sales? Is it increase in visibility? Whatever it is, let me know right there in the chat. What are the benefits that your business have gotten by just going online? I know we have some other persons on the call, so please, you can do well to use the chat and put in your response. What are the benefits that you have gotten by just going online? Okay, so since there are no other responses, we will just continue right into the session. So now let's look at why businesses are going online. Now, looking at the statistics, it says that as of last year, 1.79 billion people shopped online as of last year. You see the reason why it's important that you have an online presence, because you get to meet people, you get to meet potential customers, people that do not even know that your business exists, get to know that you exist. Do you understand? By just bringing your business online. Now, secondly, it says that 97% learn more about a business online than anywhere else. That's just the truth. Because for me, if you tell me this is what you do, the first thing I need to do is go online to do my research about your business and see how people are actually relating with it. Are your product good? Is your customer service good? Hope you're not a scam. Is it that if I pay now, I will definitely get my product? And all of those questions that pops up right in your head when you want to buy from someone. That is what goes through a customer's mind. Do you understand? So people will go online to search about that business or about any business online than anywhere else. They want to learn more about your business before making that purchase. The next statistic says that by 2040, 95% of purchases will be through an e-commerce. Do you understand? Will be through e-commerce. So it just tells you that we are in 2022 right now, and by 2040, 95%. So it just means that we need to start putting plans in place on how to, put together our own e-commerce. Do you understand? Because one thing I like about e-commerce is it is less stressful. Do you understand? As a business owner, it's less stressful for you. So all you need to do is go at the back end, put in all of your products that you have available, and the customer, when a customer comes, right on your side, they just make that purchase, pay, and all you need to do is just deliver. So you just start, you need to start putting that plan in place on how to develop your own e-commerce, so that by 2040 you know that you are ready. Now let's look at how businesses use the internet. I want to be sure that you can hear me. It's raining here in Lagos, Nigeria, and the network is a little bit not stable. So if you can hear me, just let me know. Okay, Valentine says, as a fashion designer, I've gotten an increase in sales, lots of clients. Thank you so much, Valentine, for that. Amazing. Okay, so I'm good to go. Okay, so now let's look at how businesses use the internet. What are the benefits of using the internet? What does businesses gain, by just using the internet, by building an online presence? First, you sell your product, and you also buy products. So that's even one of the basic things that people do, right, using the internet. So as a business owner, you want people to buy your product, and also as a business owner, you can also sell products. Do you understand? You can buy products from people and sell. So for instance, I love to use the example where, let's say you are into fashion, you sell fashion wares, or you sell cosmetics, yeah, and you want to buy some product maybe from China or whatever country you get. Now you can always go to maybe all those China apps where they sell some of this product, and they don't ship down to Kenya. Do you understand? So you necessarily do not have to travel all the way to those countries to buy product from. You can buy online and they ship down to wherever you are. So you can sell and buy products using the internet. You can also advertise using the internet. Do you understand? Advertise, run ads to reach new clients. Do you understand? Then also, like I said, to reach more customers as well as research competitors. Now, just so you know, you are not the only person running that business that you do. We have, hundreds of people, running the same fashion business, the same whatever business it is. Do you understand? You have hundreds of people running that same business. Now, you want to research on them to see exactly what they are doing right. Do you understand? You need to research on them to what exactly, where are the steps that they have failed on, so that you do not fail, you do not make that same mistake as well. Do you understand? So it is always good to run that market research. Always good to research on competitors to see exactly how they are doing it, and see how you can also inculcate that into your business and as well improve on them. Do you understand? Then now let's look at importance of having an online presence. Importance of you building an online presence, as if you don't have an online presence for your business. Do you understand? Now it is very, very essential for you to have, for your business to have an online presence. So whether it's a website, whether it's an e-commerce site, whether it's social media, it is very, very important for your business to have any of these platforms. Now, if they don't see you online, do you understand, you could be losing out on opportunities to increase your customer base. You could also be losing out in getting that increase in sales that you've always wanted. Do you understand? So it is very important that you have either of this, the website, the e-commerce platform, or social media pages. Do you get me? Now, looking at these examples on the screen, you have Invalid Designs, you have Juma Actors. These are examples of businesses that have the Google My Business website, the free website that Google My Business offers. That's the one that Invalid Designs has. And Juma Actors also have a website, probably using Wix to create theirs. So these are examples of platforms that you can put your business on. Now let's look at the different types of platforms available. The first one is you have your own website. Now, just so you know, websites isn't the way it used to be anymore. Now we have website builders that have made it very easy for people to be, or business owners to be able to create their own websites. Do you understand? Now you have Wix, you have WordPress. You can use those website builders to create your own website. And again, Google My Business also offers you a free website. Yes. So if you get listed, or if you get your business listed on Google My Business, you can as well get a free website that your business can run on. Now, secondly, social media platform. I'm sure that lots of us, our businesses are already on social media. Do you understand? It just makes people, it just makes, your business very easy to find. Do you understand? So you get to meet, you get to access large, different types of audience, get to sell your customers, get that visibility on those social media platforms. And you also have online business directory. One thing I also love about online business directory is that it's also easy for people to find you on, on an online business directory. So it's basically a website that lists businesses based on that categorizes businesses based on their niche, based on their location, whatever it is. So for instance, now if I want to come to Kenya, I can go to an online business directory, look out for locations that I can visit in Kenya. So for instance, I want to get a very nice hotel and I don't know anywhere in Kenya. I can go to an online business directory and see, top hotels, that people have given reviews on. Do you understand? And check them out. Maybe where I want to go for sightseeing, where I want to eat the best foods and all of that. Do you get me? So that is what an online business directory helps to do. It also categorize businesses based on all of this. Now, the fourth is e-commerce platform. It's a platform that allows you to sell. You can also use that to buy your product or service online. Now, talking about e-commerce, let's see what e-commerce has been in Africa. Now, if you are not even already convinced that you need that e-commerce platform, these statistics will let you know that you need to start putting plans in place to create an e-commerce platform for your own business. Now, it says that there are 400 million internet users in Africa, and we are only second to China. 400 million internet users. So it means that if you're someone that you're looking at expanding your business across Africa, this is a number that your business should be visible to. Do you understand? Now it says Africa would have 10% of global retail sales with an estimated value of 75 billion by 2025. And we are already in 2021, and it's obvious that this this percentage is going to increase, because since COVID happened, lots of businesses have migrated to the online space. Do you understand? The number is increasing day by day. And lastly, it says that in 2017, Africa generated a revenue from e-commerce of about $16.5 billion. Isn't that huge? Just from e-commerce, and that is 2017. And trust me, that this particular number has really increased. Remember, like I said, in 2020, COVID happened, and lots of business had to move online. So you know that you need to start putting plans in place on how to create that e-commerce platform for your business. What are examples of e-commerce platform that we have? We have Amazon, we have Konga, we have Jumia. Jumia is it allows you to sell. You can sell on Jumia. You can as well buy on Jumia, same as Konga and as well Amazon. Then we have online marketplaces. I'm sure you know of Kilomo online marketplace in Kenya. We have Bidoba in South Africa, and we have Gigi in Nigeria. I'm also sure that Gigi is also, in some of other African countries like South Africa, and I'm sure Kenya as well. So you can leverage on all of this platform, all of these online marketplaces, platforms to put in your business, sell whatever product or services you are offering, and you get to meet new customers. Now, like I already explained before, online business directory, basically it's a website that allows you list businesses based on categories, like I said. So businesses are categorized based on niche, location, the activity, or the size of the platform. Do you understand? And it allows you to be easily searched and found. Now, these are examples of online business directories. We have Yellow Pages of Africa, and we have Africa business pages. Now, let's see how you can get listed on an Africa business page online directory. All you need to do is visit the site here, where you need to register your business details, whatever information that you think that a customer would need. Do you understand? When they come across your business, you have to put in that details there. Then second, contact details. How can they reach you? Do you want them to reach you via phone call, messaging, whatever it is? Please, you need to do that. Then thirdly, business sector. What sector is your business in? Are you in the fashion sector? Wherever sector your business falls in, you have to ensure that you put in that sector so that it's easy for people to find you, and your country and region as well. Do you understand? So if you're in Kenya, are you in what's it called now? Are you in Nairobi? Do you understand? You have to put in all of the region, all of the country. Do you understand? So that when people search for businesses in Kenya, you can be easily found, or the kind of or your kind of business. So for instance, like Valentine that sells fashion wears. Do you understand? If for instance I'm in Kenya and I need to get new clothes, I'm going to go to an online business directory, put in looking for a business in Kenya that sells fashion wears, and if you are there, you get to pop up because you have properly listed your business on that platform. Do you get me? Now, how can you also get started on social media? All you need to do is visit, if it's Instagram you want to use, if it's LinkedIn, if it's Facebook, whatever platform, even if it's Twitter, go there, sign up, add pictures. Very important for you to add pictures so that when people come on those platforms, they see whatever you are offering. So add pictures, create your own username that will be easily used to find you. So create your username and add business details. Whatever your business is all about, please put it right there. Put your business details there. Okay, so I'm going to be pausing for questions right now. Let me know if you have questions. I would love to take your questions. Let me know if you have questions. If there are no questions, we'll continue. If you have questions, let me know right in. You can put your questions in the chat. I'm waiting for questions. Okay, so we'll just continue right into the session. Please do not forget that if you have questions, please put your questions right in the chat and I would love to take them. Okay, now let's look at how you can develop your own e-commerce offering. How can you develop your own e-commerce offering? Now, the first step you will need to take is to pick a domain. So what is a domain? A domain is simply an address where customers can, easily access your website. Do you understand? So for instance, you have your facebook.com, your instagram.com. For instance, now Valentine is trying to putting together a website. She could decide to use, I don't know what her business name is, but it could be valentine.com, .co, whatever she wants to use. That's what you call a domain. Do you understand? And domains are usually very unique. So all you need to do is register your domain before you can use it. Do you get me? Now, where can you get all of these domains from? You can get domains from Africa Domain or Google Domains. You can also get from GoDaddy. You can get from Domain King. You can get from Bluehost, Host, all of those platforms. You can secure your domain name from there. Do you understand? And usually you pay a particular fee to get that domain name. And I think it's every year when it expires, you have to ensure that you renew that domain name so that your website can properly function. Now, step 2 is building your sites. Like I mentioned before, website builders have made it very easy for people or for business owners to create their own website with little effort or no coding skills. Do you understand? Or coding skills. Do you get me? Now, with platforms like this, like Wix, like Google Sites, like WordPress, anyone can achieve a professionally designed site. Very easy. So all you need to do is go on that site, on Wix or on WordPress. The platform is already put together. You just do some little drag and drop, do a little bit of editing and all of that, and put your website in a way that you want to put you in a way that you want to see your website. Do you understand? So it's very easy. So if you're looking at starting out a blog, or you're a small business owner, you want to build your own website, these website builders have made it very easy for you to do that. Now, on these website builders, you have templates that you can utilize on. So you can utilize and customize different templates. So templates are a big part of what makes your website builders very easy to use. Very, very easy. So all of these are already on those website builders. So when choosing a particular template, consider the first thing you need to do is you need to consider if the basic structure is in line with what you want and need on your website. Do you understand? So look at that particular template. Is it in line with what you need for that website? Is it in line with your business before picking a particular template? Do you understand? So you have different templates right there that you can use and customize. Third step, you need to upload content. Very, very important. For instance, now I'm coming on your website. Your content is the first thing I'm seeing. Do you understand? It is what tells, that brand story. So you need to upload content. So you have to figure out, what your website needs. Is it images? Is it text? Is it videos? Whatever content that you think that your website needs is what you have to put there. Do you understand? And putting all of this there would communicate your product and what your brand is all about, like I already mentioned. Now, looking at these examples we have on our screen, we have Juma Actors, we have Invalid Design. Invalid Design, as you can, I don't know if you can really see the screen well, but Invalid Design is actually making use of the Google My Business website, just the free Google My Business website. They've been able to optimize their website, put in content and all of that. And this is something that you can also leverage in. And just so you know, to start up your Google My Business is really not hard. You can get your business listed on Google My Business via business.google.com. Chinelo can also drop that link there, business.google.com. You can start your Google My Business listing from that link. But don't worry, we're still going to be talking about Google My Business, in our other sessions. Okay, now let's look at the best practices that you can adopt when creating your own website. The first thing you need to do is you need to prioritize your audience. First thing. Now, you have to frame your website in a way that focuses on how your product or services helps to solve your customers' problems. Because the first thing is, yes, you are the business owner, but this business that you are put together is supposed to solve a particular problem. Do you understand? So you have to think you need to think like the customer. You need to understand your customer, then prioritize them, so that when you prioritize them, it helps you to be able to put together that website in a way that that would suit your brand. Do you understand? Secondly, research your competitors. Take a little time to research other websites. Businesses that runs the same kind of business that you do. Research their websites. Identify your own unique selling points, your own unique value proposition, as they identify that what makes you different, what makes you stand out, what makes you special. Why would someone come on your website and say, okay, this is where I want to make my purchase, when there are other different businesses that they can still buy from. So you need to research your competitors. You need to identify what makes you special, what makes you stand out. Then thirdly, you need to learn search engine optimization basics. Very important. Learn search engine optimization basics. SEO is very easy. I won't say it's very easy, but I know that there are platforms where you can learn the basics. Do you understand? And what does SEO allows you to? It allows you to increase your chances of ranking in search engines when people look for businesses similar as yours, or probably websites. Do you understand? So just the way you go on Google, you want to probably check on something. Those guys that appear at the first, the first line, they call it the first rank. Those guys have been able to, optimize their business to appear first. Do you understand? So this is what search engine optimization allows you to do. Nobody wants to go to the next page to start looking for a business. The first, the second, the third, how you rank on the first page on the Google search engine result is what SEO allows you to do. So you can incorporate SEO into whatever you write on each of your pages on your website. Now, how can we go above and beyond with e-commerce plugins? So we have these e-commerce plugins right there on your screen. The first e-commerce plugin we're going to be looking at is promotion and discount code tool. So I love to use this example of Jumia. So in December, Jumia usually run this Black Friday sales. You go on their website and you see all of the discount, the offers. You're saying 50% discount, 30% discount. Interesting offers that you would usually not even run away from. You want to buy, even if you don't have that funds at the moment. You will try to look for the funds because probably this is one thing that you've seen, a particular product that you've always wanted to buy, and now you are seeing it for a cheap price. Do you understand? Because of the promotion or the discount that they've added to it, you usually want to buy. So these are plugins that you can also integrate into your own website. Do you understand? You can run offers, discount maybe on Christmas, whatever holiday season you have in Kenya. You can just maybe 5%, 10% discount, make it different. Maybe your competitor is not offering any promotion or any discount, but you want to bring in more customers, you want to drive sales, you want people to know that you are visible, and so that when you run offers like this, you also get to rank in search engines. Do you understand? People would easily buy from you. Then secondly, easy to use checkout, very important. Now, when you create that website, you need, or that e-commerce platform for your business, you have to ensure that you make it easy for people to check out. Now, when I know that usually when you go on an e-commerce platform to make a purchase, you want to buy something, there are usually forms that you have to fill, maybe asking you different questions. Some of them are usually so long. Trust me, they're usually so long, asking different kinds of questions. But you have to ensure that whatever form you want people to fill, make it straightforward. Do you understand? Maybe the simple questions like maybe the name, the home address, where you need to make delivery, phone numbers, and all of that. Make it very easy for people to check out. Then also integrate search engine optimization. I have said this before. Integrate search engine optimization plugin so that when people search for your website, your offers and all of that, you also get to pop up right there on Google search engine results. Now also you have to integrate email marketing. Email marketing is also very important. Why? It just takes the stress off you when you need to update your customer, or on new products or new trends that you have in your business. Do you understand? Maybe you want to send emails and all of that. You can just send emails to thousands of people. Do you understand? You don't need to start sending them manually and all of that. If you need to send a particular email to 1,000 or 2,000 persons, email marketing allows you to do that. Then lastly, multiple payment options. I like to like really emphasize on this, because even up until now, most people don't add multiple payment options on their website. Now, why do you need to add multiple payment options on your website? Because, or your e-commerce platform. Now, so I come on your website. Let's say I come on Valentine. Valentine already has a website where she sells fashion wears, and I've picked some of the dresses that I need to get, and I get to where I need to make payments. Now, on Valentine's e-commerce platform, she only has where you need to pay with your card. Do you understand? Now, I've tried you paying with my card, but I'm having difficulty. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the bank, maybe from the bank or anything. Do you understand? Now, it is very essential that Valentine should have maybe paying with USSD, maybe transfer, maybe through PayPal, or whatever payment options that are available in Kenya. You can integrate that into your own e-commerce platform. Do you understand? So that when someone gets to that payment option, and it's just one, they don't just leave it and say, "Oh, I'm having difficulty making payment," and they just leave your site without making that purchase. That would not be nice. Do you understand? So ensure that you have different payment options that people can just use anyone that they are comfortable and make that payment. Do you get me? So these are e-commerce plugins that you can leverage on. Now, where do you download all of these plugins? You can download plugins from WooCommerce, you can download from Easy Digital Downloads, and you can also download from WordPress e-commerce. These are platforms where you can download all of these plugins. I know that maybe some of them are usually free, but you still have, if you need to get the advanced one, you need to make payments for that. Now, so you already have a website, or you have an e-commerce platform. How do you ensure that these websites are mobile friendly, or your website is mobile friendly? Now, looking at the statistics, it says that in 2021, 2.41 billion people will shop online worldwide. Trust me, 2.41 billion people will shop online worldwide. People are always on the go with their phones. As you can see an image of the guy holding his phone. People are always on the go with their phones, looking for one thing or the other, trying to get one information or the other. Do you understand? So they easily, shop online via their devices. And also it says that 21 million, across Nigeria, South Africa, and in Kenya, there are 21 million online shoppers across these three countries. So imagine you are in Kenya, you have a business, and you're looking at expanding maybe in the next 5 or 10 years to across Nigeria or across South Africa. These are the numbers of online shoppers, 21 million online shoppers that your business should be visible to. Do you understand? And lastly, it says that 50% of customers shop more on mobile than in store. For me, I love to shop online. I don't like market stress. I don't like to go to the market and start looking for one thing or the other, especially when you don't even know where to get that particular thing from. You need to start working and working and all of that. But when you go online, you can easily access businesses. Maybe a particular product that you need to buy, you easily find them and you buy online. So this is the reason why you have to ensure that your website is mobile friendly, because people are always on the go with their phones. Now, how do you check if your site is mobile friendly? Very easy. You visit g.co/test my site. g.co/test my site. Now, when you click on that link, you won't click on that link now. I'm just telling you how to check if your website is mobile friendly. You would see the search engine box. You put in the domain name. So the domain name that we spoke about earlier, you enter your domain name into the box and test your mobile speed. So that is how you check if your site is mobile friendly. Okay, so I'm going to be pausing for questions right here again. I want to believe that we are following and we have questions. So if you have questions, please put your questions right there in the chat. I want to believe that everybody can hear me. You can also hear me. Give me a 1 in the chat. Okay, Chipe is asking, how can I learn search engine optimization as a small business owner? Okay, so I usually advise that you look out for platforms, platform that offers free learning on search engine optimization. Probably just go on Google and look out for platforms like that where you can learn search engine optimization basics for your business. But I also usually advise that people can also reach out to search engine optimization experts that can do all of those work for you, because trust me, it's not a small work. It's not a small job to optimize your website. Do you understand? So I usually ask that people should reach out to SEO experts that can help you do all of this work. Yeah, because it usually take a lot of time. So, but if you want to learn on it, you can research search engine platforms where you can learn for free. Yes. Any other question? Thank you so much, Ibe, for asking that question. Does anybody have any other questions? You can put it right here in the chat. Okay, so since there are no questions, we will just continue right into the session. Okay, so lastly, we are going to look at how to utilize social media to drive sales. How you can utilize social media to drive sales. This is a very interesting aspect that you should not miss. Yeah. Now, how can you utilize social media to drive sales? I know that most of us have social media platforms, but maybe we're not making much money from it. But how can we effectively, utilize social media to drive sales? But before we start, I have a question. How can social media benefit your business? So if you're on social media, your business is on social media, you've been selling, whatever it is, let me know the benefit that your business have gotten by just using social media. You can put that in the chat. Let me know the benefit that your business have gotten by just using social media. What are the benefits that your business have gotten by just using social media? You can put that in the chat. I'll come back and read them while we continue. Now, these are some of the benefits of social media. The first thing is generate more sales. So how do you generate more sales? You reach new audiences. Do you understand? If you have the same people, maybe they are not really buying, but you want to generate more sales, you need to reach more audience. So that's how it works. Then second, to generate more sales, you need to create new opportunities. People are longing for different kind of things, so you need to bring in different new opportunities into your business. Do you understand? This is how to generate more sales. Then second, add value to your brand. So if you are one that your customer service is really low, you need to see how you can raise customer service level. You need to also see how you can start two-way conversations, talk to your customers, put up maybe a particular post where you just want to hear from them and reply comments. You want to go live on Instagram, let them give you feedback of how they see your product, how they see your customer service, and what they think that you need to improve on. Just bring 1 or 2 persons on live, do you understand, on Instagram live, and just have that discussion, and your followers will listen enjoying. Do you understand? Then lastly, for adding value to your brand, you can also gain valuable customer insights. Yes, you can use that to add value to your brand. What do people think about your brand? What are those feedbacks that you have gotten? Do you understand? Then thirdly, improve your marketing. You can use social media to improve your marketing. Target specific type of customers. So if there's a specific type of customers that you are targeting, you can do that on social media. Then fourth, build relationship and network. You can build business to business relationship. You can build your own community. Those particular group of people that are loyal to you. They can't buy from any other brand than you. Do you understand? So you can build communities like that. Then you can also stay competitive and on the top of your game. These are the benefits of social media. You're looking at what other businesses like yours are doing, and you also want to remain at the top of your game, trying to look for new opportunities, new things that you can add to your business. Do you understand? So these are benefits of social media. Now let's look at how to set up a social strategy. I know that it is important for a business owner to have social media platforms, but you also have to know that you have to put together a social strategy that would help you, navigate your way through all of those platforms. Now we are going to be explaining all of these in details. And the first one is your audience. Identifying your audience. What are your business goals? What social media platform do you want to use? The tone of voice for your brand, and what success means to you. All of this, we are going to be explaining them now. So now, like I mentioned, defining your audience. Who are your audience? Who are you trying to target? So if I ask you, Chimbwe or Valentine, you have a business. Who are your audience? Who are you trying to target? You need to be able to identify them. Do you understand? So if your audience are females who are working class, who are the age of 25 to 30 or to 50 years, who do this, you should be able to identify your audience. What are they interested in? Who and what influences them? Where are they usually online? What social media platform can you really find them on? Do you understand? So you should be able to put together, that audience persona. Do you understand me? Put together your audience persona, be able to identify who your audience has. That way you can be able to target them. Do you get me? Next, define your goals. What are you trying to achieve? So when you define these goals, you can be able to build, steps, actions that you will take to achieve them. So if your business goal is to give better customer service or to grow brand awareness, generate more sales, connect with influence, whatever your goals are, do you understand? You also need to put in some action steps or steps that you need to take to achieve all of those goals. I hope we are together. Then third, pick a platform. Now, I know that when you want to start a business, so because people are on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on Instagram, you want to also be visible on all of those platforms at once. I know that also selling on social media can be very stressful, or maybe will I just say you navigating your way all through those platforms, trying to post content here, post content here, post content here. But I always advise that you start with one. Now, that particular one that you are starting with, like we mentioned when we spoke about identifying your audience, when we mentioned when are they usually online or what platform do they use. Now, when you have been able to identify that platform that they use, you can be able to pick your own platform first. So if they are usually on Facebook or they're usually on Instagram, you can start with that particular one. Do you understand? Now, test how it works. Learn, how to navigate your way around it in terms of running ads, in terms of making posts, in terms of engaging your customers. So when you know how to do all of that on that particular platform, you can now pick up another platform, try and see how that works. Do you understand? So that is one way to go around it. And just so you know, if you have all of these social media platforms for your business, all of these different channels need different strategies. So the way you make your post here on Instagram is different from the way you do that on Facebook, on Twitter, and all of other social media platforms. So they need different strategies in place. So you need to take note of that. Then third, define your brand's social voice. Define your brand's social voice. Now, the tone of voice applies to creating any piece of content and communicating with your audience online. Do you understand? So, you need to put together that tone of voice that makes your business stand out, that creates that brand personality for your business. So, is it logo? So, if your business does not have a logo at the moment for your business, do you understand? You need to create one for your business. That's what gives your business an identity. You need to put together your brand guidelines, guidelines that makes you run your business in a way that you want to run that business. Then, if you have fonts and colors, or the do's and don'ts. So, for instance, I like to use the example of, sometimes when you go on Instagram and you come across a particular kind of page, or yeah, a particular kind of page, or a business owner, there's a way they design their Instagram site. So you see, where they so sometimes they have like a particular template that they use, very beautiful template. It's maybe on Instagram, when you go to your profile where you add all of your pictures, you have just 1, 2, 3, the three boxes, where all of those images appear. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's a way they arrange it. They've been able to put together that page, so that it stands out from every other person. They have a particular template that they've designed, so all they need to do is just do some edits on it and post. So you're posting a particular template, you're posting an image, you're posting a video, and you want all of them to align in the same format. Do you understand? So you can also do that for your business. It don't makes you different from every other person that just posts different things anyhow. Do you get me? So this is how you can also define your brand social voice. Then lastly, defining success. What does success means for your business? You need to set out goals that are specific to your business and how you can measure whether you have succeeded. Now, if your goals is to grow, is to increase in sales and traffic, or you want improvement in customer service calls answered or star rating, or maybe increase in brand awareness, reach, and number of mentions. If this is what success means to you, you need to be able to define it. So that's why I mentioned earlier that define your goals, so that when you are succeeding at it, you can easily go back and say, okay, easily measure it and say, this is what I did well that made me succeed here. Now, if for instance, now let me use the example. Now I'm going to use Valentine again as my example. So Valentine is saying at the end of we are currently in Q2. Let's say in Q1, Valentine put together a goal saying, okay, she wants to have increase in let's say brand awareness by 60%. She wants to have increase in sales by 75%. Now at the end of Q1, Valentine went back to her drawing board and she saw that, okay, she was not able to meet up with all of these goals that she has written. Now she needs to go back and say, what are the goals she wrote? What are the steps that she outlined to be able to achieve that goal? What are those things that she did? So if what she did not help her achieve that particular goal, she needs to re-strategize. Do you understand? She needs to put together another set of plans or another set of action step that she needs to take to achieve that goal in the next quarter. Do you understand? So this is why I say you need to identify, or you need to define your goals. Do you get me? When you define your goals, you can be able to measure success. Okay, so I have a question. Which social media platform does your business use? Which social media platform does your business use? Which social media platform does your business use? You can put that in the comment section. Which social media platform does your business use? For those of us that are on the call, I want to know if this session has been interesting for you. So you can put your response right there in the chat. Let me know if the session has been great, if I'm too fast, if you've been able to learn one or two. Chibwe, Eleanor, Valentine, let me hear from you right there in the chat. Let me know if this session has been great for you, as well as putting your response. So which social media platform does your business use? So while I wait for your response, I would also continue. Let me just give some seconds to see if I'm going to get any response from anyone. What social media platforms does your business use? Okay, so let's continue right into the session. Now let's really talk about the social media platform that we have. So we have Twitter. Twitter is actually good for quick fire conversation and as a PR tool. So all you need to do on Twitter is create a professional looking profile your header image, ensure that you add that, then your art name, the name that people can easily use to find you. Then get noticed and join conversations by using relevant hashtags. So you have trending hashtags that are currently trending on Twitter. You can join conversation using hashtags. You can ask questions and run polls. You can retweet and engage with content your customers would like, and as well pin tweets to display important messages. So if your customers are not, you are thinking your customers will not be available at that particular point where you made a tweet, you can pin that tweet. When they come up, they will get to see them. Then for Facebook just helps you to find customers. You allow customers find you and see what your business is all about. And as well, you can link your Facebook to your main website. Yes, you can do that. You can add opening hours, your contact details. You can change the call to action button. Yes, you can change the call to action button. Maybe initially it used to be buy now, maybe shop now, maybe you want them to contact you. Whatever it is that you want, you can always change your call to action button. Then for Instagram is also a very good place for you to share photos and videos of anything. Yes, Instagram is also a very interesting platform. You can use photo caption to tell a story of what particular product or whatever it is you want to make a post. You can use your caption to tell that story and get people interested. You need to go easy on the hashtags on Instagram. Then you can also follow influencers, brands, or people you find interesting. Then for LinkedIn is actually a great place for recruitment, building a professional network, or connecting with peers. Yeah. First on LinkedIn, you can create a personal or company page and add the profile. If you have employees or you have staffs, you can encourage them to become brand advocates on LinkedIn. Do you understand? You can generate interest by creating special showcase pages and all of this. So LinkedIn is actually different from Instagram. The way you sell on Instagram, Twitter, and co is different from how you market on LinkedIn. They are both different. Okay, so I'm going to be pausing for questions right here again. So if you have questions, kindly let me know right in the chat. Okay, so Chibe gave me a response. My target audience are females between 25 to 45 with children. Amazing. Thank you so much, Chibe, for that. Nice. Okay, so any questions, ladies? Any questions? If you have questions, let me know. If you have questions, let me know. You can put your questions right there in the chat. And also let me know if the session has been interesting for you. I know that on YouTube, you can as well, maybe you're not where I am at the moment. Maybe you are still backwards trying to follow up with what I've said earlier. But in case you see this, you can as well put in your comments to let me know if the session has been interesting. And as well, drop your questions. So let me just continue. I will come back to take questions if we have any. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the session, Google is offering a free bootcamp to small business owners, and you are ready to scale that business. Yes. So all you need to do is sign up for Google Ozu Academy at g.co/Ozu Academy. g.co/Ozu Academy. Chinelo is also going to be dropping this link again right in the chat. g.co/Ozu Academy. Please do well to put this. Chinelo, please do well to put this right in the chat. Please do well to also ensure that you register for this bootcamp. You do not want to miss it. If you are ready to scale that business of yours, you need to register for this bootcamp. So we're able to discuss, how to build your brand online, how to create your own e-commerce offering, how to utilize social media to drive sales. And I know that we will not be able to discuss all of this in full details. Yeah. But what are your next steps? So I usually call this particular platform the Google University. Learn digital.with google.com/digital skills/courses. It's a free online platform where you can learn different courses. Even I know Chibe was asking where you can learn SEO. Yes, you can also go on this platform and check out for courses on SEO and learn from it. And you can also get it. You can also get certified from this platform. Chinelo is also going to be dropping what's it called now, the certificate link. Please ensure that you fill the certificate link to get your certificate. Yes. Then as well, I want to like I was saying, this link is also going to be dropped right into the chat. Please ensure that you visit this platform and get started with some of the interesting courses that you can take and integrate into your business. Then you can also find us on social media: Facebook, facebook.com /digital skills for Africa, twitter.com /digital skills AF, and on Instagram, instagram.com /digital skills AF. All of those platforms, you can follow us on those platforms. And as well, Impact channel is also going to be dropping all of these links right into the chat. Okay, so I just want to say thank you for joining us. I know that we didn't start this session on a good note, but once again, I want to apologize for starting the session late. Yeah, and we promise that it's not going to happen in our other sessions. So I just want to appreciate everyone for sticking by, for um taking just joining us today on this for this particular training. And I know that we have a training coming up next, and that will be communicated to you via emails. So look out for your emails, and look out for the next training as well. You can follow us, or you can click on subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the subscribe button, and when we have sessions, you just get notified that we are live. Yeah, I want to say thank you once again for joining us, and I look forward to having you guys for our next session. Thank you. Bye.